Good morning, everyone. Happy Monday. I hope that you guys are having an awesome morning as you are preparing to go about your day. I just hope that you guys will just have a prosperous day on this morning. We can come on every morning and declare that this is the day that the Lord has made. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. We shall rejoice and be glad in it. Okay. So I just wanted to come on and I wanted to kind of talk, well, not converse, but converse, but talk to you guys about the spirit of greed and how important the spirit of greed is when it comes to the position that you have as a leader. You want to always make sure that this spirit is not found among you. If it is, you want to make sure that you can get it out as best as possible. Get it out. It has no room. It should not be taking up space within you. A leader that operates in the spirit of greed is a person that's not capable of upper level positions of leadership. If greed is one of the spirits that you struggle with. Now, again, as I stated before, one character flaw doesn't define your character as a whole. However, there are certain flaws that you have that carry other flaws, that have other things connected to them. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like when somebody has a seed rooted within them, and that seed carries other different forms of fruit that are attached to it, that will bring some form of damage to a person's life. And so when you're talking about the spirit of greed, greed brings about other forms of character flaws that are damaging to a person's credibility. And so I just wanted to come on here and give you guys that word today. Again, I'm not going to be on here long because you guys can look me up on Facebook at Author Michelle Franklin and you will find the full video on there. But greed is an intense and selfish desire for something, especially in these three areas: wealth, power, and status. What that means is that usually when people are battling with the spirit of greed is because they want more wealth, they want more power, and they want more status. When a person in a position of leadership battles with the spirit of greed, they have an intense hunger for power, an intense hunger for wealth, and an intense hunger for status. From a psychological concept, greed is a strong desire to acquire or possess something that you do not really need. You don't really need it, but you want it anyway. And not only that, but it also creates an inward effort to satisfy the need, but never bring never bring satisfaction. That means you're never satisfied. A person that's greedy is never satisfied with what they have. They can be the richest person in the world, but they're never satisfied with what they have. And when you're talking about the spirit of greed, it actually brings on other character traits like dishonesty, disloyalty, and dysfunction. And so you want to make sure that if you're operating in a dishonest spirit, that spirit, you get delivered from it. Deceitfulness is shown in a person's behavior, which is what creates their character. So when you are a dishonest person, it means that you have a major character flaw that needs to be dealt with. Disloyalty, unfaithful, unreliable, untrustworthy person who stirs up false accusation and betrayal against someone. That's disloyalty that cannot be named among you. Dysfunction is unhealthy interpersonal behavior that impairs and undermines the stability of a person. Therefore, you cannot be in a position of in a higher level position of leadership, in an executive level position of leadership, when you're operating in the spirit of greed. You have a lot more growing to do. You have a lot more living to do, okay? When the spirit of greed is upon you, when you're hungry for status, when you're hungry for power, when you're hungry for more wealth, this is really a time that you have to step back and reevaluate who you are and what it is that you are called to do and what it is that you're doing, because the spirit of greed will destroy you, it will destroy your team, and it will destroy everything that you're ultimately trying to build. Amen. And so I just wanted to come on here to give you guys that little nugget. Again, the whole clipping will be on Facebook. You guys can listen to the whole taping on there. Again, I'm getting ready to head out, so I can't be on here long. I hope and pray that you guys have an awesome and magnificent day. If I can come back on here and continue to chat with you guys about the spirit of greed a little bit later, I will. But until then, you guys have an awesome day.